Right. Okay. Let's see how we're doing there. Right, let's just check our audio and video settings there. Make sure everything is hunky-dory and working okay. So... check, microphone check, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. There we go, we have audio and video. We are doing very well, my friends. Very, very well. So, how the hell is everybody? Hope everybody is safe and well. My standard greeting message. My friends, I would like to wish you all a very happy and hopefully safe new year. I won't be partaking in the festivities. Farmer Kylie, how are you? Happy New Year to you. And Happy New Year to your mom and dad, Farmer Pierce and Farmer Buttons. I still remember their names. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I won't be partaking in the festivities. I'm an old man now, you know. I just turned 50. So the idea of going out and dealing with thousands of people and discos and that type of thing, that's, you know, I'm too old for that stuff now, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just prefer to, you know, sit at home with a nice cup of hot chocolate with my cat sitting on my lap, and I'll watch a Die Hard 3, and that'll be my New Year's Eve celebrations. So, oh, congratulations! I remember actually the last time you were in my chat, you mentioned something about that. So yeah, congratulations. I hope the young one is doing well. So yeah, my friends, we're going to take a look at the new update to the Ropa root crop cart, as we have called it. And basically, myself and my games team, you know, been working on this mod for the last few days and adding more and more things to the mod. So it's at a very advanced stage now. But there are more things to be done because, you know, when you you know, kind of the modding process, as it were, you know, you kind of have more and more ideas as you go along, that type of thing. So we have more ideas for the mod. I sent some images to my games team today, and we're going to be adding some, I think, kind of interesting new features to the mod coming up in maybe the next update or two. She's Miri right now. She's getting grandma time. Oh, very nice, very nice. So yeah, this is the most up to date and most recent version of the Ropa root crop cart, as we have called it. We've added some new options to the mod and new i3D elements. For example, my friends, we have a brand new part here on the mod. This is called the protection grid. Okay, so there's a protection grid at the front. There's a protection grid at the side here, and there's one on the back. Okay, so what does the you got induced November 23rd. It didn't have her until the 20th. Oh wow, 72 hours in labor. Oh my God, God bless you. Holy crap. I think my mother said she was in 16 hours with labor with me. And she said you know, I was a big child. I had a big head apparently when I came out. I think it was 8'6", something like that. Whatever the way, I don't know what that is in kilograms. 8 pounds 6 ounces, I believe I was. My brother Alan was I was slightly, I think it was 8'9" or something like that. But yeah, my poor mother kind of went through it with the two of us. So yeah, look, let's get back to the mod here. So let me take you through some of the new stuff that we've done to the mod, right? So we've added this new part here, right? So this is the protection grid, okay? So what this does is basically you have a belt inside, right? And you have moving parts, right? So kind of in the real world, obviously, you would want to protect you know, people, protect people, you know, their hands and that type of thing from, you know, accidentally getting stuck inside the machine, that type of thing, you know. So we've added a new shop option for the protection grid, right? So that's the new piece that we've made here. It's based on the Amity-Tech. It's a different design, you know. My Game Steam did his own thing with it, but it's based on this, right? So as you can see here, look, the Amity-Tech, it's much larger, as you can see. Look, it's much larger. There are two single pieces here. It has decals and it has some handles, metallic handles on it. So my Game Steam, he kind of, you know, he took the kind of the idea of it, but he made it a different design. So it's a single piece. You have three of these vented pieces or grill pieces, and there's no decals or no handlebars or anything like that, you know. Handlebars? Handles is what I was looking for. So yeah, it's a similar design, but it is actually different, you know. So he did kind of his own thing with it, you know. We've added a new decal up here, as you can see. We've added the Ropa logo on the back here. Obviously, because of that new decal where it's positioned, we had to move the position of the warning triangle. So it's down here now, and there's a piece then that holds it, as you can see here. Look. So this is a piece that we've added to hold the warning triangle in place. I think this works well. I think it, and it also kind of swaps it up from the original mod and the original modders, you know, when they were doing their kind of version of the mod, you know. So yeah, we're trying to do our own thing with it, you know. That's what a lot of the modding work is, you know, trying to you know, add our own kind of spin on the mod, as it were, you know. I think this works quite well. I like the fact that the you know, you have the Ropa logo on the back, and obviously you have the Big Bear logo on the side here. Added a cutter option to the ladder here, so that's new in the mod as well. What else is there? So yeah, we changed the position of the warning triangle. Let me go into the shop and just kind of show you the options. Right, so you have Ropa. So this is the Ropa root crop cart. Once again, you have a, you know, we're trying to build in as many options as possible, you know. But at the end of the day, it is a root crop, you know, a root crop cart. There's only so much you can do with a mod like this, you know what I mean, in terms of shop options. So, for example, we have the brand, we have Ropa. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the back here first. We're going to put on the mud flap. Okay. So you can see here that it's ropa.de, right? So that's kind of the European mud flap type thing. So we'll go back up to the top here. If you change it to Amity, the mud flap decals change. So in Ropa, you obviously have the Ropa yellow. You have the Big Bear logo. If you change it to Amity, it changes to the Amity logo, and the mud flap decals change to the black at the back here as well, right? So that's that. Warning triangle. As I said, we changed the position of that now. It's at the bottom here. Okay, you have the new Ropa logo here. Work lights, exactly the same. Side markers, the same. Beacon lights are the same. We have the fire extinguisher on and off. The ladder. Okay, we have the ladder option here. We have the Trucktronics at the side here. Okay, at the Trucktronics. The capacity alarm. Okay, so that's that was new design. So the protection grid is kind of the new option. Okay, you can add the protection grid, yes or no. So as you can see here, my friends, look, you can see the belts. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention as well, my Game Steam has completely redone and revised the belts. So we have a brand new belt system. You know, the actual design of the belts are completely different to what was originally there in the original mod. So that's newly added in the mod. We have brand new belts. So the protection grid, then you can kind of put it on and off, as you can see. Look, you have the belts here. You know, obviously to protect people, you know, their hands or whatever from getting inside these belts. You know, you'd put on the protection grid. So there's one at the back. there's one at the side, and there's one at the front. So that's a shop option. So we have the grid color option. This isn't changed. I've added an extra color. So we have black, and we have black 2. Kind of a different shade of black. And then we have the silver scratched. The ladder, added a new option for the ladder. So we have black 2. So it changes the kind of the shade of the black color, I guess you could call it. I kind of like that one myself. You can go with yellow if you wanted to match it, match it all together. And obviously, if you wanted to go with amity, so you could have it all matchy-matchy, that type of thing, I'm a big believer in giving people options, choices, And then you can have it silver scratched as well if you wanted to go like that. So that's what we kind of have there. As I said, we have the new belts that are in. So I can kind of discuss what we have planned for the next update. There's a spot here, my friends. You can see here, see this, look. So you have this piece here, right? There are obviously cables and that type of thing going through this, right? There's one here and there's one on the other side. So I had the idea of adding some buttons, physical buttons to either side, So that there are some mods. Let me show you a mod. Let me show you the bail wrappers. We have the... Let me show you the Anderson here. So kind of what I'm looking for. So you can see there, my friends, there are some physical buttons here on the Anderson here, look. The blue, red and green button. So that was the idea. Basically on either side, if I can move. God damn it. So I was thinking of having 4 different buttons. So 2 buttons on either side, and they'll all be different colors. So there'll be physical buttons. Another thing I wanted to do is going to have a simple IC feature for the protection grid. Basically, you're going to walk up to it, and you'll see the white X, and basically you'll be able to turn on and turn off the protection grid via simple IC. Going to be doing some work. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the fill planes, the collisions, and the fill triggers to the very last. So you would want to do those at the very end, because obviously if you're adding things to the i3D, the 3D model, you'd want to wait at the very end of the modding process to add your fill planes, your collisions, and your triggers, because if you start messing with something, you could screw them up, So that is the very, very last thing that will be added to the mod, Again, I have an idea for a Campso tracks. So these are kind of, I think these are from one of the Elmer carts, right? These one here. Like the base game Amity has a different design. These are Campso tracks, right? So they're a different kind of crawler track design. So I'd like to have a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 different crawler track designs, but it's just how to do it is the thing, There would need to be some additional i3D work in order to have different crawlers kind of, match and work with this particular model here. So yeah, I've had some ideas as well for, other things that I could, add to the mod, that type of thing. So that's kind of a work in progress. So here is your Ropa cart, as you can see. And we can turn on all the bling bling. Everything works in this thing, of course, as one would expect. So I have some sugar beets on the field here. What we could do, we could empty the the Rexer here. It's a modified version of the base game Rexer. Let's turn this thing on. So she'll empty in. So Tony did note something about the bloody hell, the crops. See the way the crops are coming through here, look. So yeah, once we get the new collisions and that type of thing in, that crop coming through hopefully will be fixed. So we're, you know, the collisions that were put on this original mod date from Farming Simulator 13, you know. So this needs a brand new collisions, basically, you know, modern collisions. Lower. So this is the modified Rexer, base game Rexer. This is the Roadshow edition. Very awesome paint job on this thing, look. So we have our crops in the cart, and we have the Trucktronics here, which shows you the current capacity. So we have 21,021 litres in the cart at the moment. When the cart gets to full capacity, the beacon light here will flash, you know, turn on, and you'll hear a beep sound as well, kind of an alert sound to indicate that you are full. So just turn off the lights here a bit, I think. So that is the kind of the work in progress. Not quite sure when this particular mod will be ready. Hopefully in January. You know, we'll try and get it out for January, but it depends on the work, and you know, if I have new ideas, you know, obviously new ideas take time to implement and design in Blender, you know. It's going quite well. One of the things I did as well, my friends, is there's a couple of decals here. I don't know if you can see them. Just a couple of decals here. I changed the pictures on these just to kind of switch things up, as it were, you know, make it a little bit different from the original mod, as it were. As I said, the work lights now work, so the cart is illuminated inside here. These are the new belts. See that? That's the new belt design. So My Games team added brand new belts to the interior here. I think they look a hell of a lot better than the originals, you know. And we're going to be testing those out and stuff. Let's just empty the cart here to see if it's working. Let's just take a look inside here and unload here. So there's an animation obviously on the belts, and there's obviously an animation here. So that fill plane there, see the fill plane with the crops coming out? We're going to be redoing that from scratch as well. So we're getting a new fill plane for this piece here, the pipe piece. We'll get a new fill plane. So yeah, that's the new belt. I think it looks a hell of a lot better. Look, looks very, very nice now. And we have the bolts on the ladder here on the inside, which was suggested by Mr. Tony Miff. Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, I think the overall the cart is doing very, very well. I think it'll be a very, very good mod once it's you know, fully completed, you know. So this is the base game Amity Tech cart, as you can see here. You know, the idea was kind of to get the mod up to, you know, the high quality standard of this cart, you know. That was the kind of idea of it, you know. So for example, you know, this one here has all these pneumatic piston pieces. So we're going to try and get those into the mod as well, you know. And yeah, but over time we're kind of doing it. So, do I have anything else? I don't think so. Do you want to take a look at some of the Vineyard stuff that came out? This is from SMI Modding. He released a pack of Vineyard equipment with brand new brands, and a lot of the. I mean, I haven't seen this stuff yet myself, you know. So I think we might just take a quick look at this stuff, you know, just to check it out. So this is D Hughes. I think it's D Hughes. So this is a brand new Vineyard sprayer, and it's a completely brand new design, obviously. Let's get rid of some equipment here and make some space. So we can take a look at that equipment. So our shop area is a little bit full at the moment. So we are on the base game map, Elm Creek. It's a good map to do testing on because, you know, you're not dealing with a modded map that might have any bugs or issues, especially for testing mods. It's always kind of best to use a base game map. This is obviously a base game tractor. 435 horsepower. Plenty of juice in this thing. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Right, let us get an appropriate little tractor. I mean, this is obviously a little Vineyard tractor. 70 horsepower, 76. Oh, she goes up to 112 horses. Not bad. Wheel setups. We have a wide tire on this one. Okay, let's go up to wide just for something different. 3-point. Yes. Camp, yeah, we'll put the 3-point. Ooh, we can, I didn't know there was a metallic thingy on this. Okay. Rim colors. Right, we'll just let him continue his job there. So this is the new vine sprayer, I guess, from the Vineyard pack from SMI Modding team. I mean, clearly these guys have designed this from scratch, and it's probably, you know, I mean, it is based on the real world machine. So the company would have probably given SMI Modding team the 3D CAD files and all the decal sheets and everything, you know, or pictures at the very least, you know. I would imagine that they probably gave them the CAD files so they could design the 3D model based on it. I mean, if you look at the level of detail in this thing, which is extremely high, you know, you can kind of see, you know, that they would have, you know, designed this based on the real world machine. But, you know, it's good that we have something new, something different. We have very, very little Vineyard equipment. It looks like there's a spinning fan in here as well. I would assume so. The turning radius on this tractor isn't the best. Ooh, okay. Nice. So we have skinned hose. This looks skin mesh. What else do we have? Let's get some juice. And this is the new brand as well from Helm, H-E-L-M. Giants added that new brand in an update, I believe. So she holds 1,000 liters. Now, obviously, I don't have any vineyards or vines set up, But I just kind of want to just take a look at it, I guess. 25 mph. So you can see where the mist would come out of it. There is a fan spinning inside, as you can see, look. So that's kind of where the misting would come on. So my field over there is 100% fertilized. I wonder if it'll... let's check this field over here and see what the fertilization state is. So you can get it to fertilize. Yeah, that's working. Okay, yeah, it's fertilizing the ground here. Probably check that. Yeah, look, it is. It's putting down a second layer. So that would be what, I guess, a 4 meter working width, something like that. So yeah, I think the advantage of this particular sprayer is that it does 2 rows of vines. So if you're going down, you're going to have a row of vines here and one here. So it does 2 rows. I think that's kind of the advantage of this particular machine here. At least I believe so. I don't see any spray mist going on in the interior here. I said I don't have any vines set up, so it's very, very hard for me to judge it. But based on, you know, the 3D model is clearly high quality. SMI modding team always do a very, very good job in their 3D modeling and that type of thing. You know, it's good to have something new, something different. We don't have that much vine or vineyard equipment, so it's very nice to have something new. Hopefully, Giants themselves will add more vineyard equipment over time. So we'll wait for this guy to fill up with the sugar beets. What else was in that pack? We're getting all sorts of mulchers. Are these mulchers? I think they're mulchers. So this one is 17 horsepower, 22 horsepower. So we have a 1.5 and 1.8 meter. I mean, I suppose there are use cases for each one. You know, obviously one is bigger than the other. So this is Ferrard, Ferrard. So that's a brand new brand. So since this is on console, the Giants must have the license for this particular brand here. Because obviously they wouldn't be able to put it out on console without the having the license. Now, you obviously would not do this. I mean, you, as far as I know, you can't mulch from the front. I don't believe you can, but we'll try it. Holy shit, you can. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. Okay. So you can mulch from the front. Alrighty. Who knew? That's interesting. And obviously you can mulch from the back. So yeah, I mean, as far as I know, it's a mulcher. I don't know what these ones are. So that's mulching. Okay. There's not too much to these kind of mods, really. I mean, they have a specific function. So that X there is for simple ICs. So this is the thing with simple IC. You can put on the weight balls. Look. See that? So yeah, if you have simple IC installed, it recognizes the weight ball thing. So yeah, those are two small mulchers. Depending on the spacing of your you know, your vines, you might want to use the smaller one, you know. Then we have these two here. So there's a lot of these bloody things. Jesus, that's a lot. Holy crap. So, this is 70 horsepower. This is 70 horsepower. One is heavier than the other. 4 mph and 7 mph. The working width is 1.3 to 2.3 and 1.3 to 2.4. So, excuse me. I think this is a subsoiler. I think. It's either a cultivator or a subsoiler. So you have various objects. So you can change the width, basically, as you can see. Look, so this must be the 1.3. And that must be the 2.3. So you can change the size of this thing, obviously. Then this one is a different design, obviously. I'm not quite sure what this would be. Would this be a subsoiler or a mulcher? I don't know. So yeah, you can change the width of this thing. I'd be interested to see what each one of these actually does. I'd never really understood the difference between subsoiling and cultivating. I mean, isn't the ground texture the same for either one? So that's clearly changing the texture there. Let's take a look up here. So that is saying seedbed? No, is it seedbed or stubble tillage? I don't know. I can barely tell the difference between the bloody colours. Shite. I think that's stubble tillage. Whoa! Holy Toledo. What the hell happened there? Okay, let's get another one. Let's see what the other one does. Probably the same thing. Oh, we're gonna need to empty our thingy soon. Let's empty this bad boy out. Oh, he's full. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can see the crops are coming through. Look, see that? So yeah, we're gonna have to put fresh collisions on this thing on the bottom. You can see your capacity here. Okay, that alarm went off a little bit early. I maybe have to adjust the settings on that. I have to change that one, I think. So we need another 3,000 litres in the cart. Let's see if there's 3,000 in this thing. There we go, and your beacon goes off. Whoa! So that beacon light will illuminate when you're at full capacity, which is 48,000 litres. So that's kind of the idea behind that that warning beacon there. So you need 400 horsepower for this particular cart here. You can manually adjust the pipe here in and out or up and down. So there's two functions actually. So manually up and down, and then the front piece here, move that up and down as well. Obviously sugar beets. It does hold potatoes as well. So you can see the new belts that we have here. Okay. We can fold the auger. No, you have to put in the pipe first. And then you can fold it. There you go. Right, let's take a look at the other ones. So it doesn't say what these things are. You know what I mean? It would be, you know, where are they? They must be under some section, obviously. Let's see where they are. So they're under grape technology. Yeah, okay. But what the hell are they, though? So that's a different one. See, he has them under the vineyard category, but it's not telling you what each piece of the equipment are. Is it a mulcher? Is it a subsoiler? Is it a cultivator? I mean, you have all these sections. Look, we have mulchers, we have plows, cultivators, rollers, planters, spaders, subsoilers. How are we supposed to know what this particular pieces of equipment are if it doesn't tell us? I mean, my guess would be these are going to be like mulchers, okay? But I mean, shouldn't it say that? Oh, it does. Hold on a second. It is a mulcher. Wait. Oh, it's a cultivator. Oh, it does bloody well say what it is. I'm an idiot. It actually does. Okay, so that's a mulcher. That's a mulcher. So this is a cultivator. This is a... no, hold on a second. This is a cultivator. And that's a disc harrow. But what's the difference between a disc harrow? This doesn't say what this is. What's this one? Cultivator. Disc harrow. This doesn't say what this is. Neither does that one. That's a pruner. Okay. That's a sprayer. That's obviously a harvester. Oh, we have a... oh, look at this. I actually have a new harvester as well. Very nice. What the hell is this thing? That's a mulcher. That's a mulcher as well. That's a mulcher? Oh, you can make it a cult. What the hell? Okay, this shit is weird. That's a pre-pruner? What do you mean a pre-pruner? Is it a pruner or a pre-pruner? What's the difference between a pruner and a pre-pruner? That's it in those... oh my god, we have so much bloody equipment. Holy crap. That's a pre-pruner. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. So yeah, there's as I said, 2 packs of vineyard equipment came out. And that is a lot of equipment. Oh yeah, it's doing something different. There you go. Yeah, she performs a different function, all right. Let's just take a look at this again. Yeah, it's a different function. Okay. So the more you know, people, the more you know. All right. So then we have this thing. I have no idea what the hell this thing is. We have this thing. So let's take a look at these two. See what the hell these two do. Do. I said do. Nice little tractor actually, this Landini. Pretty fast. That's obviously going on the back. Looks like I could put that on the front. Okay. There we go. So I have no idea what these things do. So it's a cultivator. Alright. That's not right. Okay. Obviously I have it the wrong way around. Clearly. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, I haven't got it... it's in the wrong position. Let me just detach this. Let's see what the other one does. So you can move this in and out as well. Lower. So this is a... Okay. I don't understand the point of this, but whatever. There must be a reason for this, right? I mean, it's only kind of... I don't even know what the hell this thing is doing. So it's clearly making stones. It's doing something. It doesn't work in reverse. Seems to be a bit more effective if you put the things together. Okay, I wonder what happens if I put it on the front. Let's see if it'll do anything now. It ain't doing shit. Yeah, it ain't doing a damn thing. So yeah, it has to go on the back basically, is kind of the point of that. Or otherwise it won't work. I'm not quite sure what the point of that is. Maybe it's for in between vines. You know, kind of I'd have to... Have I just looked at this already? I have. Oh, I picked that up for. Where's the other one? Here it is down here. Okay. Yeah, some interesting equipment. I don't know. I think maybe they could have labeled the equipment a little bit better. It's a little bit undefined what each piece of equipment actually does. You know? That's doing nothing, so it has to be. Yeah, it has to go on the front. Okay. So there's obviously some tools that go on the front and some tools that go on the back, and they only work in certain directions. So you'll have to be, you know, mindful about that. So clearly this is for the front. It's not doing a very good job though, in my opinion. I mean, it's missing a hell of a lot of stuff. Do I have enough horsepower, I wonder? That's 65. I have plenty of horsepower. That shouldn't be an issue. It's only 3 miles per hour though. I don't know. I think some of the stuff is pretty useless in my opinion. I don't know. It's not doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. It's not doing a very good job of it, if that makes sense. It doesn't seem to be taking the stuff off the ground very well. It's barely touching it actually. I'm wondering if this pack needs an update. That's where my brain is going to. I wonder if we're going to get an update for some of the... I don't think some of this stuff is working right. So this is the next piece. So this does go on the front. Well, I mean, you can put it on the front or the back, but it's more or less designed for the front. So this would be a pruner. So after you've harvested your grapes, you would, you know, you prune your vines. A pre-pruner. That is not lifting or lowering. Well, what am I doing wrong? Okay, hold on a second. So it says press B for lift pre-pruner or lower pre-pruner, and it ain't working. What am I doing wrong? Let's see what happens if I put it on the back. Maybe there's no I don't know. Am I missing something? No, I don't know. It says lift pre-pruner, lower pre-pruner, and not a damn thing is happening. Maybe I have to unfold it first. Nope, not a damn thing is happening. Alrighty then. I guess that's that. I don't know. Something new, I guess. It looks to me as if some of this stuff isn't quite working. That's what it feels like to me. I wouldn't be surprised to see an update on this pack. So this is one. I guess this is a harvester. I guess the difference is it's a trailed harvester, whereas obviously we have you know, self-propelled harvesters in the base game. You know, like the New Holland, and we have the Aero Grape Liner. So this would be a you know, a trailed harvester basically. Clearly, so this is another brand, Pelnic, I don't know, Pelnic. A lot of these brands are Italian, just to be, you know, a lot of them are Italian brands. Obviously, in Italy, grapes and vineyards are, you know, a huge part of their economy and whatnot. So yeah, there would be a lot of, you know, brands in Italy and that type of thing. Don't know what the capacity. I suppose it'll tell me. 2,500 liters of grapes. If you compare that to the base game equipment, that would be 3,100 liters. It's not very much. Where is the Air Grape Liner? Do I not have the Air Grape Liner installed? Wait, hold on a second. Where is my... Oh, excuse me. Holy crap. Where's my Air Grape Liner? A, B, C, D. I must not have it enabled. That's why. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the capacity is bad, you know, considering it's a trailed harvester or anything. So you can... I'm not seeing any pipe action. Where the hell is my pipe action? It says pipe in, pipe out. Am I taking stupid pills or something, or is some of this stuff not actually working? So you can kind of move that one there up and down. Raise front loader tool. Oh, you can move to the side, okay. Alright. And then you can kind of move it up and down. Pipe out. Where the hell is the pipe out in this thing? I see no frickin' pipe out. There's got little augers here moving along, look. Spinning away. Some belts are moving in there. So obviously you'll go down the middle here. And you have the kind of the chopper thingies inside there. I'm not quite sure how these actually work. Do they shake the tree, the grapes off the vines or something? Or do they chop them off? I have no idea. Turn the pipe out. Let's just bloody, let's just F12 this shit. How do I fill this shit? Where is it? Where's the fill unit for this thing? I don't see. How the hell am I supposed to fill this thing? Wait a second. Hold the phone. Did I have the wrong thing selected? Why are there two components to this thing? What the hell? What is going on? Why are there two components to this thing? Look, there are two pieces to this. And you have to select... Bloody well is. Bloody well is a second piece. What the hell is this? The frick? Hold the phone. Is this some kind of like a fertilizer tank or something? I wonder, can you fill this thing? Herbicide. No. Do you fill it with water? Okay, I'm fascinated by this now. Surely this is something that you have to fill. Nothing. Look, what the hell? I don't know. So if anyone has used this stuff and knows what this particular tank is, do let us know, please. I'm rather interested in this thing now. Why would this be a separate piece? I mean, this looks like a tank or something that you would fill. I don't know. That's fascinating. So now we have the grapes. Can I pipe out now? Where the hell is the pipe out? Come on, where is pipe out? Now it's pipe out. But I'm getting no pipe. What the frackin' frack? And I can't unload. I'm getting nothing to unload this thing either. Look, I am absolutely baffled and confused by this thing. Get the little riggy track. Let's get one of the little Did it not give you any carts with? Oh, we did. We got a cart with it. Look. Ah. So this holds 12,000 liters. Look. So this is a new. Well, it's not a new brand, but it's a new cart. The Feltrina. Get wheel options. You can change the main color as well. Or well, the undercarriage, I guess. One of my all-time favorite tractors, by the way, is the little riggy track here. I have no idea how to bloody work this thing. No, I have no clue. Lower harvester, turn on harvester. It's not turning on. No, it's not turning on. Am I doing something completely stupid or what? Oh, the auger. What do you mean the auger's extended? Oh, God, this thing's a nightmare. Unfold harvester. Pipe out. I have no idea how to use this thing. Absolutely baffling. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch a video about this. Maybe DJ Goham has a clue how this thing works. I have no idea. Did he even use this stuff, I wonder, DJ Goham? So far this entire pack is frustrating the absolute snot out of me. Oh, you can put it at the front or the back. Let's put it on the front. We have this one here. What's this bloody thing? So you can do a mulcher or a cultivator. All right. Oh. What the hell? Unfold. Lower. Do you turn it on? Okay. So she does work. Does she do something to the grass as well, I wonder? Let's see what the it does to the grass here. She does. She chops the grass. Okay. Let's see about the back implement here. So that's the front tool working there. It looks like that you don't have to power the front tool at all. Looks like you can move these to the side. Look, that's nice. I like that. Look, so you can move it in and out. That's pretty cool. Let's get rid of the front tool. Let's see what this one does. So yeah, that's kind of a side mulcher here, look. Unfold. Turn on. Okay, so these are interesting tools, I guess, but you know they're very niche and they're very small in terms of their working area. Okay, that's acting a bit weird there. Okay, I'm not quite sure what the hell is going on there. Right, I don't know. Again, my impression of this stuff is shit ain't working the way you know, actions and you know options and actions they just don't seem to be working right. That's kind of my impression of this bloody pack. Got another sprayer here. Look, Jesus, look at this thing. It's definitely a brand new brand. Holy Toledo, what's this? 2,000 liters, 4 meter, 4 mph. I wonder how much testing went into this stuff. Interesting texture here on the tank. I wonder what material number he has this set to. So once again, this would be obviously be based on a real world piece of equipment. Fans here. I'm gonna assume the fan's spinning this thing. So for spraying vineyards and grapes or whatever, it looks like this one you could probably do 2 rows of vines at the same time. It's kind of the point of these kind of machines, certainly in the real world. So you would drive down the 2 rows of vines, and I mean, in the real world, the way they have these set up is, so they obviously they'll spray either side here, but they have little things here at the bottom where they collect any, you don't want to be wasting fertilizer or herbicide, so it'll actually collect quite a bit of the spray. Not all of it is absorbed by the vine or whatever. So they have these trays down here to collect the some of the liquid back. So you could put fertilizer and herbicide into this thing. Oh, okay. So you can raise the back wheel. That's interesting. Can you do it manually? Or you can put them in and out manually. Okay. Oh, both sides. So you have independent. You can use them independently. That's interesting. Close cover. Is this close cover or open cover? What is that changing? I don't see what's changing there on the close and open cover. Fans are spinning. Where's my spray effect? Where's the spray in this thing? What am I missing? Shouldn't this be spraying liquid? Or am I stupid? I don't know. Give me a second there, guys. Oh, excuse me. Once again, I am confused by these mods. I would assume when you turn this thing on that there would be a spray effect emanating from this thing, but I see nothing. I'm going to get another copy of it, and I'm going to see if it's because I should have put fertilizer in the thing. But if it accepts herbicide, then what's the difference? Let's put fertilizer in this thing though, just to check. My bad driving notwithstanding, of course. So that is fertilizer. Do like the animations here on the top, as you can see. Let's go out to the field and see if anything happens. That's kind of wibbly wobbly there. Look at that, huh? Oh, oh, they're independent. Oh, so so this section is independent of the. There's like 2 sections on this thing. Look. That's interesting. Look at that. Look. Bit wibbly wobbly, though. Right, so you can clearly see that this thing is using fertilizer because the level is going down. Look. Where is my spray animation? Where's my spray effect? I see no spray in this. Where's the spray effect? It's like nothing there. And you can clearly see that it is using liquid. I don't know, people. The more I see these mods, the more I think they're broken. Surely there should be a spray effect in between this area here. You know what I mean? A spray mist effect. I don't know. I'm utterly baffled. Right, I think we're going to look at the last piece and that is going to be it. So this is probably another pruner thingy. Another pruner, but a different design. A different brand. But they do the same thing. That one goes up and down. So you go along your vine and you would prune the trees. That one works. Right. So that's the 2 packs of vineyard equipment. So this is the vineyard pack. So this is from SMI modding team. Okay, all this stuff here. Then you have this is the Proart D-Hughes vineyard pack. So as far as I know, these are for all platforms. As far as I know, I don't know. Just based on my kind of initial kind of impression and overview of this stuff, I don't think some of it is working right. That's just my opinion. Some of the equipment is just not clearly labeled and defined as to what it does, what its function is, whether it goes on the front of or back of a tractor, what direction it goes, whether, you know, I think it needs more clear labeling. I mean, I'm not the brightest spark in the world, but you know, I think I'm fairly competent when it comes to mods and Farming Simulator. So kind of my opinion is some of this stuff isn't functioning correctly. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's high quality stuff. Clearly the 3D modeling is superb. But the actual practical functionality of it is, I don't know, it needs work, it needs an update in my opinion. So, you know, I don't know if people have reported any issues with these particular mod packs or not, but I'm seeing some issues anyways, you know. But then again, I could be using them incorrectly. I mean, that is certainly possible, you know. Right, my friends, I think I'm going to call it there. I think we have been streaming now for, let's check. We have been streaming for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. We've got just under 2 hours to 2023. You may hear some of the fireworks going off outside. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream there, my friends. And I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it, as always. And I'm going to say a happy new year to one and all. And God willing, we all have a better 2023 than we had 2022. Anyways, my friends, we're going to say thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.